Pickin' Peas. This is a folktale from Alabama, retold by Margaret Reed MacDonald and illustrated by Pat Cummings. It was told by an African-American grandma in 1897 in Calhoun, Alabama, and somebody wrote it down. 100 years later, I read it at the University Library in University of Washington. What a great story, I said, and Pat made the pictures. In July, little girl planted a garden full of peas. When they got ripe, she went down the road picking her peas. She was singing, "Pickin' peas, put 'em in my pail, pickin' peas, put 'em in my pail, pickin' peas, put 'em in my pail." She was picking the big peas and left the little ones to grow some more. That's what you do when you have a garden. But a pesky rabbit come in there. He got in the garden behind her, and he was eating all the peas she'd left behind. And he was singing, "Pickin' peas, I land on my knees, a pickin' peas, I land on my knees, a pickin' peas, I land on my knees." He'd eat her biggest peas and land on his knees every time. Little girl went down one row, and he'd go up the other row. "Pickin' peas, put 'em in my pail, pickin' peas, land on my knees, pickin' peas, put 'em in my pail, pickin' peas, land on my knees." Little girl said, "Huh? I do believe there's someone in my garden. I do believe they're picking my peas. I'm going to cut my song short and see what I can hear." And she sang, "Pickin' peas, put 'em in my pail, pickin' peas, put 'em in my pail, pickin' peas." Shh. And she heard, "Land on my knees." Oh, it's that rabbit. He is in my garden, and he is eating my peas. I'm going to catch him. And she tiptoed real quiet back down the row she'd already picked. "Pickin' peas, put 'em in my pail." He did not hear her coming. He was a-jumping along. "A pickin' peas, land on my knees, a pickin' peas, land on my knees, a pickin' peas, land on my knees, a pickin' peas." Whop! She grabbed him. "Mr. Rabbit, what are you singing right now?" "I was singing, digging up roots, land on my foots." There, that's it. "Digging up roots, land on my foots." That's not what you were singing. What were you singing? And she squeezed him really hard. I was singing, "Picking peas, land on my knees." That's what I thought. You eating my peas, weren't you? Maybe. You are not going to eat my peas anymore. I'm going to take you home and put you in a box and keep you there till the pea picking season is over. And she took him home and put him in a box and put the lid on tight. And she ate a mess of peas in the box. He was jumping around. "A pickin' peas, I land on my knees. A pickin' peas, I land on my knees. I heard my mama calling me right over there. Hoo-hoo." "Hey, Rabbit, what are you doing in that box? What's going on in there?" "Oh, I'm trying to sing and dance. But this box is too small. Take me out and put me on top of the box. I'll dance and entertain you." "I want to see that." She put him on top of the box, and he began to dance. "A pickin' peas, I land on my knees. A pickin' peas, I land on my knees. I heard my mama calling me right over there. Hoo-hoo." And he gave a little jump. "Oh, I like the way you dance, little Mr. Rabbit." "No, I don't have enough room on this box. Put me on that chest by the window. I can dance good up there." "Well, all righty." And she put him on the chest by the window, and he began to cut up again. "A pickin' peas, I land on my knees. A pickin' peas, I land on my knees. I heard my mama calling me right over there. Hoo-hoo." "Oh, Mr. Rabbit, I love your dancing. I don't have enough room on that chest, but if you put me on the windowsill, I could dance really good." "Oh, all righty." And she put him on the windowsill by the open window. "A pickin' peas, I land on my knees. A pickin' peas, I land on my knees. I heard my mama calling me right over there." Out the window he jumped. He ran off through her garden singing, "Ha! I picked your peas. I landed on my knees. I'm gonna eat all I want, 'cause you can't catch me. Ha!" I'd like to say that's the last little girl saw of that rabbit. I have to tell you something. He was right back there the next morning, picking her peas and landing on his knees. Picking peas, land on my knees. Picking peas, land on my knees. Picking peas.